Our next game, which I think is game 15 for the Chaos Dwarves, played by AndyDavo, is Amazons at 1370. Who have we spun into? We've got Angel Many Numbers, who's 5-3 and 4, so played a similar number of games to us, and has got lots and lots of blodge. Oh my word. Oh my word. But also has Hail Mary Pass. So Hail Mary Pass, if you're not aware, lets you pass the ball to any square on the pitch. It can never be intercepted, but is also always never accurate, so it scatters 3 times. So the stratagem that you would normally employ is put diving catch on catches and aim at a area. You run the catches forward, aim at that area, and then you try and hope that it goes in broadly the right place. So that's an interesting one. He's also got a very fun blitzer. Matchup-wise, I'd say this is pretty good for us. What with our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guards versus his 1 and 3 tackle mighty blows. So I'd say we are reasonably ahead here, probably sort of 70-30, which is nice. Oh, Dimmy, you legend! Thank you very much for the raid. Yeah. Some of the shortages in the southeast have been attributed to Dimmy G, of course. What with him building a second monitor for his PC, but never mind. Hey Dimmy, wonderful to have you here. We need solar panels. We do need solar panels, yeah. Yeah. I'm really liking the. I was watching a little bit earlier today while I was looking for a fun story stock hits for my house, and I'm enjoying the commentaries. By the way, that's awesome. So our opponent here has taken a wandering apothecary. Gross Calstellum. Hi everyone. Hello. Zane Jar says, hi Andy, we'll play you in the championship. Which for, Zane? OCC? Good afternoon, Wolfrang. Torstig is liking the oh dear. There is a sound effect for oh dear. I'm sorry if it didn't work. So I can't believe we've been given Amazons. This is like being given Norse. This is so going to go wrong. 30 players in the defensive setup. Okay, so first thing we should think about here is normally we just put the 3 little chalk blockers on the line because they're just going to get toasted. But if I can put things on the line that can be protected, maybe we can do something here. How many players have we got? 12. No, we don't need sure hands on. Let's put that horsey on that side. So we're going to try. We're going to play with a completely offset line of scrimmage. This is unusual in the extreme, but what it's going to do is it's going to completely give away this side of the pitch because he's got a guard. So if I put the 2 goblins here, they just get punched in the head. So I'm okay with this. We're going to go with a completely wonky offset line of scrimmage. Completely wonky. This will be great. And the idea is I don't care if they go and score in 2 turns. I mean, I think I can probably take the ball off this guy, but we'll try. Hello, Shepherd. Yeah, with the Frenzy Orcs. With Frenzy Orcs? What? Oh, did we play as one of the rounds? Czar? Because Frenzy Orcs was last season. I think there's a new prediction. Chris, I'm loving the predictions, by the way. Hey. Nice to meet you. Ziggy says poor Amazons. They're only poor Amazons if they haven't been trained well. Notice this guy has got a niggling injury as well, so if we can hit it in the head, that's bad. That would be great. How much blodge is he rolling? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 blodge. the guard's in the wrong place here. If you put the guard in there, he could have opened with a 1 dice and then he could have went to 2 dice. Never mind. Red Hair says my chalks are deleted, so I started a new one. First game 2-0 win. The strength up bull. Wow. That's a real start. Red Hair, were you the guy that came in and said I've got a claw pom chalk after like 4 games? DJ Critch says this is 5 rerolls. Yes. You know what, right? I think what we could do here is we just spend 2 minutes just quickly talking through, if you are new to the game, things that you could do that make you less far behind experienced players, like quick wins. So the first thing to understand is that in public matchmaking, all of the matches are based on the 2 team values of the 2 teams. So team value is super important, and the lower you can get it, the better, right? That's the first statement. And so people in the chat have just said 5 rerolls. 5? Well, each reroll costs team value. If you can get away with running 2 or 3 rerolls, that will save you 100 to 150 TV. And TV normally equates to skills on your opponent's team. So at 20 TV a skill, I've been given 6-7 skills extra. So that's why it's important. Oh dear. That's a decent dodge. Next is to think about the level ups. So not all the skills are the same value. They have different power levels. So block is a really strong skill. Guard is a really strong skill. And things like pass block are very low value. So picking strong skills is also a very good way of doing things. And then the third thing is to think about the roster and make sure that whatever you put on the roster is pulling its weight, is value for you. Because if you put, oh, that's a turnover. If you put lots of skills that are not very good, sorry, if you have lots of extra players, that's no good. But you need to balance that with armor class. So an armor 9 team might play with 11, an armor 17 probably want to play with 12 or 13. There we go. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So we can go and put pressure on the ball carrier here. Where's his guard? His guard's there. So we need to throw the punch there. And then we need to bring people across. I am only rolling 2 rerolls, so I have to be slightly careful that we don't just go and do lots of crazy stuff. So Dirty Player comes across, just to block. Agility goes behind to block. And then we need to think about these 2. So I'm going to put a little bit of pressure in here. I think guard goes in there. This guard can come up 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to have to bring this guard across, which means that this needs to go in that square there. So I've got to punch straight forward. Never mind. So how do I want to play the rest of this? I think I want a tackle across here, just in case he's trying to cut across, and then we'll put a guard chorf in there. Ball center across there. Chat can go and mark this goblin, this guy, and then we've got 2 last little pieces to do. So 1, and then we make a go for it to get into there. Oh my word. Okay. 3-star player points for the ball. This bull centaur is lethal. Oh dear, dead. Dr. Funk, in the new rules, where you can re-rolls a turn, will see more than 3 re-rolls. That's a great question, Dr. Funk, and I think the answer to that question, still, oddly, is no. And I'm not going to go for it to put in there. You could play that way, but I think a lot of players will still broadly just use 1 or 2 re-rolls over the course of a period. I don't think they'll go crazy. Have they invented voice-activated emotes yet? I don't think so. Oh, we've got block. You've got block. And what I've tried to do here is just we've still all got blocked. Is just corral the Amazons up, right? So there was no attempt really made to put super amount. Oh no, you don't do that. To put loads and loads of pressure on. The goal straight away was to just stop them running away. This will be a concede win, I think. And once we've corralled them up, we can then start dipping them off. We'll put you in there and follow. It's a knockout. Not really going to go for the surface here. Oh. One, two, three. So, okay. No, and don't follow. And I can punch it with this chalk. Okay. Killer Ball Centaur got the ball again. So you can step forward just to defend the flank. And then we're into a case of what are we going to do with this? Right, this Bull Centaur can go in here. We'll take the two. We'll take the extra two dices now. Oh dear. Follow because you've got guard. And follow. I guess we actually need to respect the fact that he could throw the ball across the field, so let's bring you across. Nope. Do I think you'll see the extra rerolls? I think you might play with 3. I think is where people actually might take this. But I don't think you'll see most pro players won't play with 4 because they still cost team value. So if I said, well, I used to play with 2 and now I play with 4, that's 100 TV that my opponent has now got, or 5 skills. Hello, Smith. Makes leader more valuable. Yes, I think so. I think leader is an auto pick now. I think you see some edge teams with 4 rerolls. I think you might see some edge teams with 3 rerolls on leader, but I think 4 is a little bit expensive. So that's a concession win. I did say it's going to be a concession win. However, 2 very good MVPs, and I think we picked up some points on the Bull Center as well. So, yeah, it's a 3 win. Toss it on the pile. And it does push two blockers to within strike range of a level up. We've actually got 3 blockers overall within strike range. So that's fine. That puts us at 11, 3 and 1. We'll move on to the next game. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like, subscribe. In fact, I'm probably going to just bunch this in with another game. If it matches. With a redraft going leader and keeping it is harder than just having an extra team reroll. I think on some teams it is Larison, yes. And stay Fanta. No, never stay Fanta, right? If you're going to have a drink, have cola. Oh no. Okay, so we've got Simply Simple again for the second time. Oh, Christ. Look what I didn't do. Deary me. So I didn't burn my money, so I'm actually going to pick up a bribe here, I think. Mostly because I just get rid of the money. Sniped. Yeah. So he's got 11 players and a bribe, and I've got 12 players and a bribe. Need to spend some cash. Yeah, I didn't notice until we've matched. Never mind. Never mind. It's Palmer's MNG. So he's rolled a 4, we rolled a 7. We're more famous. Wonderful. You're on 29 points, you're on 16 points, you're on 19 points. Sure hands goat. Oh, and we'll go with that. Then we'll go with that. EAB is extra, yeah. Yeah, so, sorry, it's because a long time ago, this channel's been live for 4 years. When EAB was first introduced, it was only in a very small selection of channels, and because of that, it was sub-only. So, Zane says, do I ever take the big guy? That's a great question. On some teams, yes. Always. On some teams, no. On this team specifically, I think not. Because it's 150 TV, and as we just covered in previous game, TV is in matchmaking. TV is skills. So my opponent has then got 7 extra skills. 7 skills for a Minotaur. Which is insane. This Chaos team got a little slimmer since I last saw it. A little bit, yeah. Broken armor. I think I'm going to let that slide because he's only on 5 points. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
All right. All right. How are we going to get this? How are we going to get you? So that's the target. So if we step, or that's the target, right? That could also be completely targetable. Doesn't have block. So if that went in there, that's the 2 dice. So we'll go with... That goes in there. Now, I want to think about this. Do I want to punch? I want to do that here. So I need 2 assists here and here. So 1, 2. I don't need to put the guard in, so let's not. And then we've got the extra hit. Got him down. Stay put. I don't need to base the ball. Punch that in the head. Stay put. One. Move the agility goblin out of the way. And then we get the 2 dice there. So it's +4. I need to think about this hit, because I don't really want to give away a mighty blow hit on the Dwarf, but I think also having him lying down is a bad idea, so I'm actually going to stand him up. I know I'm giving away the hit, but I think he might not knock him over. He did, but he might not have done. Right? He might not have done. So he's going to block there and he's going to blitz there, and this blitz is going to get into a pile of trouble. This is a rebroadcast. No, this is live. Today's date is the 5th of the 10th, 2021. It's just a rematch. Why didn't it club? It's the warrior. Because it was go for it. That's 2 blitzes and 2 to kill outright Dwarfs. Yeah. At least the APO worked, right? Normally in this situation, the APO's like, yeah, fuck you. I'm out of here. So that was a thing. Yeah. Hands up who's had an APO that didn't work today. Hey, AndyDavo, did the OCC not much happen today? No, it didn't, Gruff. I'm going to get an admin loss. Because I had the electrician around. I thought mentally the OCC game was at like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't remember it was at crack of dawn, because I don't schedule games for stupid times normally. So I was talking to the electrician, doing electrician stuff, which needs doing. And when I got back, I was like, oh dear. But never mind. So no, it's an admin loss. But never mind. It's important this doesn't break armor. Okay. Perfect record run. Yeah, it is a shame. It is straight up a shame. But never mind. It was more important to me to get real life sorted out. Well, haven't we got a bit of a bind? So this one has got block. So if I shove you around the side, we'll blitz and follow here. Wonderful. That gets the 2 dice there. Which I actually have to re-roll. That's really bad. That's really fucking bad. That's lost an assist. That's really bad. Put the chalk blocker in there then. So I have got 2 here, but I don't get the 2 there. So I think I want the foul first. Okay. And then we'll punch that in the head. Miss. And then turn. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. So he hasn't got much guard left. No, dodge the chorf. No, it'll fall over. And it was only a 50% chance of knocking him over in the first place. I think dodge the chalk was a bad idea. Because this is just about this whole game is just about damage output, right? No one cares about anything other than damage output. It's crackers. It's why high TV Blood Bowl's a bit silly. Because this game's a completely different game to the one that we just played where we're playing against the Amazons. Because he'll run the ball off. I'm like, yeah, okay, bye. We need to kill that. I might actually get 2 dice on the ball here. I might just take the 2 dice if this fails. Oh. It didn't. So he's got strength 3, 4, 5, 6. So you stand up. I could blitz here. Could blitz there as well. You're not going anywhere. So if I blitzed here, I could actually get claw hit on that. So I think the blitz is actually here. Therefore, that's a stand up. That's a 2 dice. But I think actually that's 2 dice first, isn't it? Yeah, that's the 2 dice. And then it's 2 more dice. So the blitz is here. No follow. Go and stand in there. Put you in there. 2 dice with claw on his claw. Follow. That's next turn's foul sorted out. Follow. And then dirty player this with +4. Did I roll a double 1? You bastard! Double 1! You bastard. You absolute basket. That's rubbish. That's absolutely rubbish. That's absolute rubbish. This is the same Chaos team that wrecked it yesterday. Yes, it is Bar Humbug, yes. No, oh dear. Where's the oh dear remote? You want that one. How could Giraffe fail? It's not Giraffe, actually. It's Fisher King. Yeah, it's Fisher King. How the hell is that 2 dice? Oh, they don't. None of these have guard. Wow. Wow. Okay. So that's 2 dice. That's rubbish. That's rubbish. And follow. Oh, come on. That's not good. And follow. So I can claw hit this guy. Oh, come on. I missed that one as well. Going there. Okay, you're going to get served next turn. And you're going to punch that in the face and foul. Hello, Miss Feltree. Yeah, the Chorf removals have been quite painful. The Chorf removals have been really painful in this drive. It's been really lucky with the Chorf removals. That's 4, hasn't he got? Is that 3 or 4? 3? 1, 2, 3. 3. So, block the Chaos Warrior, roll the POW, follow up. Oh my god, I'm on no rerolls. Concede the draw. No. Actually, you can stand up. So blitz here. Charge you forwards. 1, 2, that'll do. It's a shame that's a swing and a miss. Because that would have been an extra assist. And then punch that in the face. Stunned again. Stuns are not really good enough now. I need to kill one. Yeah. Pressure the ball with the centaur. Yeah, it's got to be pressure the ball with the centaur. It's not great, but yeah. And this is where I'm playing as raw really because I've lost 3 Chorfs. Like you don't get to get away with this once you've lost 3 or 4 players. The snowball started just too soon for us, unfortunately. Naughty boy. I'm a stun. I should have stood you up first. Okay, so you can go there and stay put. You can stand up. You can stand up. The agility goblin can go here. 2 dice that. Right, kill this please. Come on. Come on! Bloody Jew one. Really? Right. But yeah, having not killed this, we've struggled, I think. Goat won't go for it. No, it's been really hardy. He's having a, he's made of adamantium, I think. Maybe it's like Wolverine or something. He's been a bit naughty. It just won't die. Why won't you die? Okay, so we get a 2-turn. With Fame, if we can get a reroll, that'd be wonderful. He definitely had the much better dice in that game, in that half. He got his killer back. Yeah, not a repeat performance of how we played last game. Two turns enough. If I get a reroll, I think 2 turns enough. If I don't get the reroll, it's probably not. And bearing in mind, I'm playing a player down as well. Okay. Let's use Sure Hands. So Sure Hands is going to go there. Agility goes there. That ball goes there. Nine. I want to blitz through that with a Chorf, really. Yeah. Do I want to go the other way? It probably doesn't matter. There we go. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can go around the outside. So that's that, that's that, that's that. Bull Centaur goes there. You can blitz through. You can run forward. Badge guy goes there. Dirty player goes and screens. Maybe this is on. I mean, this is why I picked up. It's why I picked up agility, isn't it? Right? I picked it up because. Sorry, I picked up the short hands because of this exact play. That doesn't change anything, so there's no point moving you, there's no point moving you. And you can't go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm going to hand off the ball almost immediately. DP goes there. Blitz. Shit. That's annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ball centaur goes in. Ah, so ball centaur, because he's got edge 5, basically got edge 5, I can't do as screen. He'll just dodge through it. Shit, that's a problem. So you're going to go there. I need a ball centaur there. Yeah, this is a problem. I have to roll all these dice as well, which is hilarious. I need to go there. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Right. Got it. Go for it. Hand it off. Hand it off. Go and stand against the sideline. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hit here. Follow. Go across. This is really difficult.
11 months. Thanks for the entertainment, Andy.
Thanks very much. So he stands in there, he blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Go there. It's ridiculous, isn't it? 3, 3, 3, 2. Ridiculous dice. That horsey actually is in the wrong place. It should have been there. Yeah. Oh no. Look at that. Edge 5 is just a nightmare to stop. Oh well. Paul, thank you very much. You've been around for 11 months. Just one more for the birthday party, which would be amazing. Thank you very, very much. Ham says, Lita feeling better today. She's still pretty sick, but we're hopeful that she'll go to nursery on Thursday. Like she asked us for breakfast today, which is amazing. Normally she doesn't. Fail something, please. Please fail something. Please fail something. Please fail something. This is why I think this horsey are probably. I don't know. Actually, so put a horsey there, he just goes around the front, right? So that doesn't work. Maybe it's not. I don't know. He's got to make this. He's failed the 3. He's made the 4. He's on 1 dice. It's on 2 dice because I can't count. It's all a bit disappointing, really, isn't it, this game? Need him to fail. Let's go for it. All right. This is definitely not going my way, this game. So that is 2 dice if I can cancel that out. So the play is to cancel that out. How? How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. The double go for it from him. So that's the play, right? That's just the play. Yep. Finds the POW. I don't think it matters, but we'll follow up anyway. So now I need a 4+. I need a naked 4+. A 1 in 9. Oh, no. Not a double skull, because it doesn't have block. And a 4+. And a casualty just because. Please make the 4+. Oh well, so I think that was our win condition. We had the chance to win it, we didn't. Why not break tackle? Because it's a 2+. It was a much better chance of punching thing in the face. Yeah, he's either gonna get a winner or a draw now. That's a shame. Let's go and say the ball's coming on nice, but no sure hands. I know, I hate sure hands on ball centaurs. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. %1,000% would not put short hands on a ball centaur. I think that's the target. His claw. One, two. Where's the claw? Ah, which means the horsey's got a punch. Pageant, thank you very much for the raid. You're a legend. Thank you. Right. So, 2, step, blitz. Yeah. Let's do it. Pageant, thank you very much for the raid. Nice, we got a reroll. Come on now. Two, three. Blow that up. So that can go in there. That can go there. And we can claw blitz. Really do with the removal to try and catch up because we're miles behind right now. Like light years behind. I'm so far behind in this game. So didn't get a removal off the 4 hits off the LOS. And that goes there. Has run into a horrible team again. It has, but he's had the miles better luck this time. It's not been... It wasn't as bad as it was the other way around, but it's definitely been tilted in his favour by some distance. His first 2 blocks were killed, like outright killed Chorfs. He deserves it, that's fine. And with a game like this, with a claw, it can just go in any direction, just like that, can't it? Right. Punch that in the head. He's got block. Nope. Put you there. Put you out here. Block. Oh shit, that's got block, that's got guard. Oh shit, that's got guard. Oh no, that's got guard. That's bad. That's bad. Don't know where I'm going to put the ball now. Ball can just go back there. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Oh. That's good though. That's good. That's really good. No. Stay put. I think keeping this Dwarf out here is probably a bad idea. And turn. Okay. Hello, little one. Where's your slippers? You have to have your slippers on. No, go and find your slippers. No, go and find your slippers. Come on, go and find your slippers. You can't walk on this floor. I think it's balanced, your opponent said. Okay, there's one. Where's 2? Where's the other one? There's there, look. Go and get the other one. Hi. You standing up? Okay. No. 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 You can put your slippers on.
Papa Pig.
Okay. So the ball is of nominal concern. I'm not really asked about the ball. Stop it. What's that? That's a goat. Emma. No. Oh, love this. Certainly not annoying at all. So put the ball in there. No. Punch that. Stop it. Punch that. I'm going to foul. I'm going to foul that. That's the whole turn, is I'm going to foul that. That's the turn.
Down. My sister. My sister. My sister. My sister. Mommy. My sister.
Yeah, slipper. Yeah, I know. We've had 4 dice on that and didn't drag it on the floor, which is a shame.
Down.
Let's try again.
Or down.
Down.
Yeah.
In a minute. Right. And now we can foul that in the head. Jesus Christ. Okay, didn't kill it again. Never mind. Giving a mighty blow hit away is not a good idea, so let's not do that. And let's put you in there. There we go. Now the ball's not safe. I don't care about the result. Like, I much care about killing my team, and therefore killing that is more important than winning, because I can't win the game. So I'd rather lose and not have anyone else dead than win and have a key player killed. So I'm going to go all out at killing good players. How is the little disease one? Yeah, she's an absolute handful. And when I'm having to concentrate, it's quite hard work. So why not concede? Because I don't get it. One, it uses a concede, and two, I don't get anything from the game, like no MVP and anything. So that's one at the moment. So that has to go in there. I have to punch that in the face. Got him. And follow. That's fine. So now we can blitz there and block here. That's fine. And mighty blow that in the head. I need this square to stand in with the ball. Fucking hell! That guy I kicked in the head 6 times and not got removal. 6 times I hit it in the face with dirty player with 4 assists. The statistical likelihood that that is still on the field is ridiculous. You got the free square you want. No, I wanted the free square of that. Never mind. Never mind. The record can take a loss, it's fine. It's more annoying, of course, 0 damage, right? I've got nothing out of the game. 0. That's 1 dice. That's 1 dice.
Zunk underscore.
Disappointing turn. Right, if that goes in there, that gives me the 2 dice. I'll follow and we'll blitz with the ball carrier. And then we'll have to throw 1 dice and a 1 dice. Follow. Okay, right. Now the 1 dice here. And both of these have got guards, so that's okay. This fucker's going to stand up and do stuff. Zunk, thank you very much for the resale. I guess you're at work. This game's just gone completely sideways. And he's at an angle. What? What do you mean I'm an angle? You got this. No, no, no. This one I don't got. This is fine, but I don't have this one. These Chaos team have just done a number on me.
Okay.
Not too nice on that, really. It's got great tackle. So we'll blitz. Oh my. Yeah, and that okay. Okay, fine. I have 2 points. Please, can I just have 2 points out of this game? Just 2 points out of this game. I've got 0 points out of this game. 0. I'm just gonna hope no one dies now. Bye, Zunk. Let's see what happens. Safe. Okay. If you go in there, that's 2 dice. So let's take 2 dice there. We've got block. Holy shit balls. Can I? Okay. Okay. And then try and get this guy sent off. Nope. Oh well, this one's just been a disaster, hasn't it? Save. Should forget Neville's birthday. Well, it's been 2 games of like incredible luck in both directions. I had really strong luck in the first game, and I've had absolutely garbage luck in the second game. And that's the story of it, right? That's just been the story of it. Which one of these isn't? Oh, it's that one that's in 29. Bitch doesn't have claw. I think you redeemed your loan. I've turned that off. How the fuck have you managed to do that? Why do they not go away? Oh God, actually, yeah. Oh, spell it right, knobhead. How did I spell it wrong? C-H-O... No, C-H-R-O-F. There we go. There we go. Right. That was a bit of a painful game. Never mind. He's having block as his next skill. Block makes him a bit more survivable. So that was just garbage. That was awful. So we need a new player. Unfortunately, the Chorf that was here has life expectancy has expired. So we'll have to put a new one up. So if you want to be a Chorf, hopefully not a disaster of a Chorf, then feel free to bid.